20,000 seafarers are stranded in the Middle East, caught in the crossfire of the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran. And the captain of this oil tanker was one of them.
It was quite intense. We could actually see projectiles and naval and air force services in action.
Wow. How did your crew respond to that?
Initially, crew were in a state of shock because there was something tangible then when we could see something actually flying over.
After 3 weeks, Captain Samant Bakhtavatsalam is now on safe passage out of the region. Iran's selective blockade of the Strait of Hormuz has impacted thousands of vessels, all exposed to mines and explosive drones. Their vulnerability laid bare when this Thai cargo ship was hit. Rescued crew members returned to Thailand. 3 remain missing. Since the start of the conflict, there have been at least 7 seafarer deaths and more than a dozen vessels attacked near Iran. Angad Banga is the CEO of Hong Kong-based the Caravel Group. Under his charge, the world's second-largest ship management company, looking after dozens of stranded vessels in the Gulf with over 600 seafarers on board.
There's definitely shortages of food, medical supplies, water. Things need to be rationed. Everyone in the industry is trying to see how best to reprovision vessels when launch boats aren't available and getting access to the ports is not possible. Luckily for us at the moment, we're okay, but it's something that we monitor every single day.
Seafarers have been caught in crisis before, stranded at sea during the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as the Russian invasion of Ukraine and under Houthi attack in the Red Sea. But the war in the Middle East is unprecedented.
It's an extremely difficult scenario to navigate for everyone. I think the situation and the level of complexity makes it very difficult to identify one single way ahead in this year scenario.
The UN's shipping agency is calling for a safe corridor to protect and evacuate seafarers from the Gulf. Iran now says what it calls non-hostile ships may transit the Strait of Hormuz on its terms. More vessels are crossing, but the future is uncertain. Can vessels even cross safely when the entire region is a war zone?
One particular party may say it will allow safe passage, but conditions of safe passage depend on various factors, and parties involved are too many.
The shipping industry transports 90% of all manufactured goods, making seafarers vital to global trade. And Anna, you're the son of a seafarer.
I am.
So does it take a moment like this for us to realize and to appreciate the essential nature of these workers?
I wish it didn't. I wish that we all understood the essential nature of seafarers, given the importance that they have to global trade.
Thousands of these essential workers now stranded at sea and praying to avoid the next direct hit. Kristie Lu Stout, CNN, Hong Kong.